So I'm at the car wash today. I pull up, you know what I'm saying, I get my receipt or whatever, because I'm getting ready to get out the car so I can go pay for the car wash. So this guy, you know what I'm saying, he pulls up next to me, he's getting out the car as well, and he was like, yo, that's a nice car you got there, sir. So of course I'm like, thank you. So then he ends up saying, yeah man, looks like Obama's been real good to you this term, huh? What? So y'all know my petty power was getting ready to rise up out of me, but I caught myself. So I ended up telling him, well, God has been good to me. So he was like, yeah, God is the greatest. So then he ends up saying, well, sir, if you don't mind me asking, who is it that you would like to see in the White House this term? And I kind of had a feeling where this conversation was going to end up going, but I didn't want to pass no judgment first. So I end up saying, well, I would like to see Bernie Sanders in the White House this term. So then he asked me why. And as politically correct as I could put it, I just simply said that Bernie Sanders seems like he is more of a person of the people. He cares more about the people instead of just one class of people. He seems passionate and he cares about everybody. And anybody who cares about the well-being of everybody as a whole, they definitely got my vote. So then he got quiet and he said, okay, well, why not Donald Trump? So at that point, I knew where this conversation was getting ready to go. And so I said, well, Donald Trump is an idiot. Donald Trump promotes hate, obviously. And anybody who promotes the campaign that he is pushing or agrees with some of the ignorant and hateful things that this man has been saying over the past few months is ignorant as well. And I believe strongly that if he gets elected and he is in the White House making decisions, we are going to fail as a country. So then he says, well, you don't think that Donald Trump is capable of keeping this country protected? Y'all know I had to get his ass right. So I said, protect us from who? So he said, terrorists like ISIS and any other terrorists that's threatening this country. So I looked at him with the most driest look on my face for a couple seconds. Based off his actions last night in Chicago, if you can't even come outside and face the protesters that's protesting you at your own rally, that clearly tells me that you are not capable of protecting us from ISIS or any other terrorist group. So then he proceeds to say, well, what about those wetbacks that keep coming in our country illegally, stealing all our jobs? So I end up asking him, I said, okay, you know what? Hold on. I said, sir, where do you work? This asshole told me, well, right now I'm unemployed. So I say, okay, well, if you're unemployed right now, how the hell somebody gonna steal a job from you if you ain't got no damn job? And how you ain't got no job and you supporting the Republicans? These people ain't coming over here to hurt nobody or steal no job from you. They want the same opportunities as everybody else, which is do the same shit that me and you want to do. Make money and take care of our family. And the fact that you keep calling these people wetbacks furthermore shows me how ignorant you are and shows me that you are racist on the cool. So then he asked me, he say, well, so what do you do for a living? You look like you might be a rapper or a football player or something. Good day, sir. I say all that to say this, y'all. If y'all don't get your ass out there to them voting booths in November and vote, we are going to be in serious trouble, Jack. We cannot allow a dumbass like Donald Trump to get in the office. So if y'all don't take nothing I've ever said in none of my videos serious, take this serious. Get your ass out there in November and go vote, man. I firmly believe that Donald Trump just might be either the Antichrist or something close to it. There is no excuse why you shouldn't be able to vote. And from my understanding, felons can vote also, so you might want to do your research. The ignorance and the hate out here, it is real, ladies and gentlemen. Please, please, ladies and gentlemen of the congregation, exercise your right to vote. Stop the hate, stop the racism, stop being fucking ignorant. Salute.